fin efficiency is given as the ratio of actual heat transfer rate by the fin to the maximum heat transfer rate that would be achieved when whole surface of the fin is maintained as base temperature. Now we are going to discuss the physical significance of this statement. Now consider these three diagrams. The first diagram is showing a wall without any fin. These two diagrams are showing a wall with fin. Now concentrate over this shaded area. Now we are going to discuss the heat transfer rate for this area when there is no application of the fin, and for this same area when fin is applied. Now in first case, when there is no fin, the heat transfer rate is given by the formula HA delta T, where T naught is the temperature of the wall and TA is the temperature of the atmospheric air. Now after rearranging, we can get the formula like this: T naught minus TA divided by 1 upon HA. Now as we already know, our basic motive of applying fin to this wall is to increase the surface area exposed between the wall and the atmospheric air, and by doing this we reduce the thermal convective resistance, and in this way we increase the heat transfer rate between this wall and the atmospheric air. Now consider these two diagrams with the application of the fin. You can see here the only thermal resistance between the wall and the atmospheric air is convective resistance. After the application of fin, what is happening? First of all, heat is being transferred from the wall to the fin by conduction, and it is flowing through the length of the fin. So in this case, what is happening? First of all, conduction heat transfer mode is taking place, and from the surface of the fin, the convection is taking place. So in first case, there is only thermal resistance, which is convective thermal resistance. But after the application of fin, what is happening? We have introduced a conductive thermal resistance into our system. Now we need to design our system in this way. Our motive is fulfilled. Our motive was to reduce the thermal resistance and increase the heat transfer rate. So in second case, the effective thermal resistance is given by the summation of conductive thermal resistance and convective thermal resistance. Suppose before applying the fin, the convective resistance was 50. Now after applying the fin, the thermal resistance is thermal convective resistance is reduced. Now suppose it is reduced to 10 units. Conductive thermal resistance is also introduced into our system. Suppose its value is 10. Now tell me, when our system will be ideal and when the heat transfer rate from this system with fin will be maximum? When this unwanted thermal conductive resistance is 0. And when it is possible? When the thermal conductivity of this fin material is infinity. Hence it is the ideal case when this unwanted thermal conductive resistance is reduced to 0 and the thermal conductivity of the fin material is infinity. This is our ideal case. In this case, our heat transfer rate will be maximum, Q maximum, but it is not possible in the reality. Then why we are calculating Q maximum? Now compare this with the Carnot cycle. Carnot cycle is also not an practical cycle, but we need to set a standard benchmark. So Q max is the standard benchmark. It is the maximum possible heat transfer rate from the fin. Our actual heat transfer rate from the fin is given in this condition, and this is the ideal condition. So we need to compare our actual heat transfer rate with this ideal condition. So what we are doing in the expression of the efficiency of the fin, we are comparing this actual case with this ideal case. In this way we can determine how efficient we are. So in this way, from the formula of the efficiency of the fin, we basically compare our actual system to this ideal system. Now, as we already know, for infinitely long fin, the heat transfer rate, which is actual, is given by the formula under root HPKA into T naught minus TA, and the maximum possible heat transfer rate is given by this formula. Because in ideal case, this is showing this case. This formula is showing heat transfer rate in this case. Q maximum, because in this case only convective resistance exists. So heat transfer rate is given by HA delta T. And what is the surface area exposed between the fin surface and the atmospheric air? It is perimeter into length of the fin. So this whole surface of the fin, which is maintained at the base temperature, is transferring the heat to the atmospheric air by the convection. So in this case, heat transfer rate is given by HA delta T, which is Q maximum. After simplifying this expression, we can get the expression for fin efficiency in case of infinitely long fin as 1 upon ml. Now, we are going to discuss a problem from public sector undertaking. So, in general, question is asked to select the right expression for the fin efficiency. So, look at this question, and the right option is 1 by ml. Now, for fin insulated at the tip, the actual heat transfer rate is given by this formula, and this is the maximum heat transfer rate in which there is only convective resistance. In actual heat transfer rate, both resistance exist, conductive and convective, because due to the conductive resistance, the temperature along the length of the fin is decreasing. If thermal conductivity of this fin material was infinite, then the temperature at all points along the length of the fin would be 80 degrees centigrade, which is the temperature of the base or the temperature of the wall to which fin is attached. Now, after simplifying this expression, we can get the expression for fin efficiency in case of insulated tip as 10 hyphen ml divided by ml. Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss a problem from GATE 2017. According to the problem, the heat loss from a fin is 6 watts. The effectiveness and efficiency of fin are 3 and 0.75 respectively. The heat loss in watts from the fin, keeping the entire fin surface at base temperature is. Now, to confuse the students, both fin efficiency and fin effectiveness are given in the numerical. As we already know, fin efficiency is given as the ratio of actual heat transfer to the maximum possible heat transfer, and this maximum heat transfer is obtained when entire fin surface, suppose it is a wall and fin is attached to it, when the temperature of entire fin surface is at the base temperature. The point where fin is attached to the wall is known as base. So we need to determine this value Q max. So in numerical, fin efficiency is given, which is 0.75. Actual heat transfer rate, in actual means when the temperature along the length of the fin is decreasing because of thermal conductive resistance. Okay, suppose if the wall temperature to which fin is attached is 80 degrees centigrade, then for Qmax the temperature of whole fin will be 80 degrees centigrade, but in actual case the temperature will decrease along the length. Okay, so actual is given as 6 watts. After solving we will get Qmax as 6 divided by 0.75, hence our answer will be 8 watts. Thank you everyone.